Hello everybody. Welcome to part 2 of the video about my cat tree. Please don't notice that my bed is not made. Ha 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 ha. Ricky always tears it apart anyways. So yesterday when I was making the video, I was like, oh, today I will finish it and then it will be part 2 and it'll be all done. But yesterday now, I mean, because it's technically like 4 in the morning, but really I haven't been to bed, so really it's still, to me, it's still Monday, but it's not, it's Tuesday morning, but Monday was when I was supposed to have that video, and I worked on it, but here's the thing, my friend's staple gun is made for man hands, not lady fingers like mine. And you have to be like super duper strong to squeeze it and make it work. So when I got working on it today, I found that I was only able to get so much done and I had to stop because my hands were really hurting. Like see that cut there? I don't know if you can see it good, but see that cut, and there's like another cut on my finger. Like I kept hurting myself trying to squeeze the thing, and I was getting like madder and madder. Because when you go to do the thing and then it doesn't work, it just like glances off there and you're like, God, why am I wasting all my energy on this? Because you still have to squeeze it hard and then it didn't go. So you're like, oh, I hurt myself and like it's for nothing. So there's gonna have to be a part 3. Hopefully today will be the day I finish it. I shouldn't even make no promises because I know myself, and also because I don't know if you can see here, but Ricky is chewing on himself. Ricky Ticky, tickle tock tock tock. Ricky Ticky Tabby, my boy. Let's get him in here. Ricky, there's Ricky. There's Ricky. Ricky Ticky. Hey, Bubs. Hey. There's my baby. There's my boy. You see how he looks like all wild-eyed, and he's like, he barely tolerates me petting him, and then he just like has to like reach back there and chew on himself. Well, he's been doing like a lot of like itching and chewing for like too long now, and it's been getting like more and more obsessively. And then I realized recently that he's like chewed almost all of his fur off of his base of his tail. So Ricky is going to the vet in the morning with me, and we're gonna hopefully get to the bottom of whatever is happening with his bottom. Get it? Anyways. So we got to do that tomorrow, and I have some other things I'm doing. We're going to open mic in the evening, but hopefully in the middle part of the day I can finish this. But here's the progress. So on this one, I went through underneath and did the better staples. And also, Vince brought me 2 different size staples, the 1/4 and the 3/8, which if you know your fractions, oh look, Kitty's drinking her water. Good kitty. If you know your fractions, the 3/8 are a little bit longer. And at first I was using the 1/4 because I thought, well, I don't want to go crazy on stapling these pieces because, you know, you can splinter that wood and crack it down the middle, and then especially on these platforms that the cat's gonna like be jumping on, I need them to be super sturdy and not have like a splinter in the middle. So I was like, oh no, but then when I was doing them, especially when I started to do this one right here, this other platform, I was like, oh, I was getting so frustrated. And then that's when I realized, okay, maybe I do need to actually use a little bit longer of staples, because then when they do go in, they go in like better. So remember I was telling you that I had the gray t-shirt material that I was going to use for this pole that goes up and down, which is like, as you can see, the normal one is like super fuzzy centrals, and so this is like clean and it covers up all the fuzz. So I cut like a long piece, and there was overhang because you can see here where like the piece that was coming around is all stapled in underneath, and then over here. This video is going to give you whiplash or something. See, I folded it over and stapled all the way down, and of course stapled all the way around the bottom and all the way around the top, and then over here where this other part was lapped over, I had put an extra one here, and it was just like loose by itself. So then I just like spaced them out and went down, so it would be like more like, it wouldn't just look like one random one. It was like has some rhyme or reason. So I got that pole, and as you can see, like I think that gray material from that t-shirt really goes nicely with the, because there's a lot of gray on this other material. So now I've done this one, of which it didn't exactly fully cover. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of open like fuzz part, but I have a lot of pieces of scrap, so if needs be I can go in and individually cover up any spots that are bare. But this one came out pretty good, especially because with this one, unlike this one, which I did with the desk stapler first, I only use the good staples and the staple gun on this one, so it's like smoother, you know, it's only one set of staples and they're the good ones. So I think it came out pretty cool. And just to show you what the bottom of it looks like, remember what I was saying about trying to, you know, make it so it doesn't look all like really unprofessional underneath there. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty even. And the other thing I'm going to do is, I decided after I was looking at the video from last night that I'm just going to, because this screw thing that, you know, you screw into the wall, you can just unscrew it. So I'm going to unscrew it because, I mean, I don't use it. And as I look at it more closely, I don't know if you can see this, but Kitty's obviously been at least chewing on it and clawing it, which means even pieces of plastic besides just these crazy fabric freaking pieces of lint, then now there's also this plastic. So I'm going to get rid of it because I'm not using it. So she doesn't need it. Obviously she can entertain herself no matter what. She's a maniac. So I'm going to, so what I have to do to finish this up is I'm going to put, because there's sisal rope just in this middle part of this pole. So I'm going to do I'm going to come around this way because the kitty's being too crazy. This video is like, oh, I'll make you dizzy. So part of it is the fuzz, and then at the top, the fuzz, the cops. So I'm going to do some pieces of this material over top of these fuzzies. I'm going to leave this sisal because this is the part that's good for her nails. So I got to do that, these two chunks, and then I'm going to do this oh gosh, don't stop the video, dinglehead. She is on one, I swear to God. So then I'm going to put, you know, the material, the soft legging material on this one. And then I'm going to put the, you are wild. I'm going to put the schnow. Her name is Salvador Dali because of her mustache. You see that mustache that she's got? It looks just like Salvador Dali, the artist. So I'm going to put the t-shirt material here, and then I'm going to put the legging material on this platform. And then see, there's that top one. I may or may not actually put the, look at her. She's so funny. I may or may not put the t-shirt material on that one because She doesn't really dink with that one as much, but now as I'm saying that and she's going on it, I'm like, I probably should. I have plenty of that material, so it's no big deal. So anyways, I just have to do, it's taken me, you know, more than 2 days, more than 48 hours to do just these 2 platforms and this one. So I don't know, I may be talking out of hand, because really the reason I had to stop was because my hands were really hurting. Like, it really, if you don't have all that hand strength and you're trying to squeeze that guy, it makes, like, I don't know, makes your fingers all arthritic or something. Ugh. Anyway, so this is part 2. And apparently there will be at least 3 parts to this video if we're going to get to the end of the project. And I do want to, because as you can see, there's still zillions and zillions of fuzz. I mean, it's literally still just everywhere. And I already vacuumed and everything. Look, right while we're talking, she's sending pieces down. She's literally making pieces fall down right now while I'm making this video. So you see why the need is for doing this. But I'm grateful that I can figure out what to do, and I can make this better for myself and for my pets. And that makes me happy, because if you're gonna have pets, you want to try to make things as nice as you can for them, because they give you everything they've got. Like I always tell my friends, if you have a pet, they're just a part of your world, but you are their whole world. So you gotta honor and respect that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for going on this little craft and video journey, because really the video and the craft is like double the project for this lady. And pray for Salvador Dali, because she's obviously insane. And also pray for Ricky, because look, he's chewing himself, and you can see how red and like sore his fur is, or his skin. Oh, I just hope this vet can, because it's me the first time I take him to this vet, because we used to have a vet in the valley. Now I don't have a car. I can't take these guys to the valley. That's the hard part when you have animals, is trying to transport them. Like I always think, like, what if, look, here's Lily. Lily's been also itchy, but she's not quite as bad as Ricky. She hasn't been tearing her fur off, but she has definitely been itching. So whenever I figure out what's going on with Ricky, it's probably going to be the same for her. Meet Lily. Oh, look, there's Ricky. Ricky, you hear me talking about you? You're such a good boy. But yeah, I always think, especially like yesterday we had, you know, earthquake in Pasadena, and like, you know, you live on a fault line, and you live in a city that's likely to be first on the target list if there's some kind of a war, or like, you know, just hot spot of population where something bad could happen. And there are evacuations pretty regularly in areas of Southern California. And I always think, like, oh my God, if I get evacuated, what am I going to do? I do not have a car. I have these 3 animals. It's not like, what do you take the bus if you get evacuated? I mean, they don't send a bus to take you. They just go like, evacuate. Then what are you supposed to do, man? It's Chaos Town, and I don't like that. Anyways, hopefully I'll have a car one of these days. I wasn't going to flip around to myself, but because my hair is crazy and everything is crazy, but guess what? It's 4 in the morning. We don't have to worry about it. This is part 2 of the cat tree de-fuzzification. And thank you very much from me, as well as Salvador Dali the cat, Ricky Tikki Tavi the dog, and Lily Marlene the dog. Have a great day, and I hopefully will be getting back to you very soon with the final project. Okay, bye.